Hello, 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 everyone. How are you? I welcome you to Sussex Saturday on Tuesday, or as I call it, Talk Tuesday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well. Is all I'm going to say right now. So, I'm just I'm having to protect my lunch. I have a late lunch here. Just started eating, but if I don't watch my sandwich, there's a certain Kuja that will wind up eating it on me if I don't pay attention and put it somewhere where she can't get to it. So she's circling me right now. All right. Now, if she knows like I know, hey, Hindu Pomeranian, how are you? Um, she will leave me alone because what I found on the app formerly known as Wusa. Okay. Let me get into it. Woosah, woosah, woosah. Okay. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. This is a channel that is supportive of Harry and Meghan. So, hashtag House of Sussex. Um, not playing it, not playing it anymore. You could try to shut us down and quiet us down. Good luck with that. Because Megan may go high, but we go to the depths below hill. Okay? Try us. I wanted to do a little timeline cleanse just to get you all ready. Feeling good, feeling good, feeling good. All right. Again, from the Oprah interview of 2021, they were willing to lie to protect other members of the family, but they weren't willing to tell the truth to protect me and my husband. This is the truth, truth, truth times 1 million, billion, trillion. Okay. So Harry's court case is really stirring up a lot of ish because they want it to go away. And, they really want him back in the fold, not with Megan or the kids. They want him back in the fold, um, so that they can, Willie can just, or Sway can just sit back and do nothing as he does anyway, or gets into more shenanigans, and has a fall guy, which is what they're using right now. So let me keep on going. So, Squatty Corner, I don't have anything in particular. Um, Still working towards a 10K subs and have channel merch, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All that good stuff. So, pre-trash went into the app formerly known as. You're going to see this trend again. I just refuse to put who he's trending with and why. It's got to be in trash time, and it's for a reason. So we're speeding along, trying to get there. I did not look for Baby Deranger. I did not look for Her Royal Highness Sinky. I know there was some posts from Sinky. Yeah, it's just been one of those days. Tuesdays are a little crazed for me. Anyway, just scanning the chat really quickly. Um, Antoinette is saying, Amen. VS to protecting our faves. Harry will never leave his immediate family. Correct. He's told them they don't want to listen. But yeah. Lady Bird, the AI investigation is exposing the royal family. So now Harry is being thrown to the wolves with Diddy. Well, they're trying, but with doing that, as we always say, and I might as well just go ahead and get into trash time, they always tell on themselves and they forget there's pictures. The squad vault is long and strong, and it is much better than Sway, obviously. So, the UK media tries as they will. You might want Harry back, but you want him back for nefarious reasons. There were troll comments that play into that. So we're going to see all that. But the hate campaign against Meghan, my gosh. And again, Harry and Meghan released a statement like everybody else, wishing Kate well, but that wasn't good enough for people. And it is mind blowing. But this is what most of Squad has been saying. All that you're wishing on to Harry and Meghan, may it go back to you personally, as well as to those who have, don't stand up and come out and speak out against it in that family 1 million times more. Okay, now let me get into trash time. Let me woo-side out a little bit. Let me find this comment because I know I highlighted it, but I need to find it. Okay, there we go. That was Lady Bird. Yes, Archetypes is back. Go out, listen to it. You know, yeah, listen to it. It's back. Get excited. Limonada Media. Um, Nightbot is dropping a link to that. You can go out, you'll see it has a sliding tile of the different podcasts. Archetypes does come up. You can type it in the search, you'll find it. You can listen to it. I had intended to do something on that today, but obviously, okay, I'm just saying listen to Archetypes. Don't believe the type. This is what they're trying again to set a narrative on, Meghan more so, but yeah, whatever. And then coming for Squad, like, really, we will go to the pits below hell. Come for us. And the energy that you're putting out there, I'm just letting folks know it's going to come back even worse. The ancestors are not playing with y'all, and you just won't listen when we say that, but okay. All right, okay. Let me hit the marker. Let me get into it. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So, some trending Prince of Pegging, because, yes, that's what he's into and that's what he likes, the eggplant emoji lover. So, he's trending. Didn't bother to go look, but I also saw this. So I showed you that Harry was trending, but this is when I saw with trending with P. Diddy, I was like, okay, I'm not falling for this one. But I said, let me just look and see what's happening there. So let me refresh everyone's memory. Okay. There was an announcement made on Friday, the 22nd, that someone had cancer. Another member of the family had cancer because she spoke in past tense. Okay. Um, and allegedly they're doing preventative chemo, but whatever. That's her words. Prior to all that, when she first went in for this surgery, that wasn't cancer, it wasn't cancer, it wasn't cancer. All the rota was out there, spreading it out there. But then the announcement was made. But I want to make it, they are not trusted sources. And I'm just going to keep stressing that. They nor their talking mouths, mouthpieces, media are trusted sources. And they have truly proven it today with that trend of Harry and trying to link him to something that it it had nothing to do with him. His See, the reason why Harry's name was mentioned, because Sway, they don't know who the fuck you are. That's why. Okay? But you're in pictures, so you were there. And how dare you let that media use a celebration of Diana's life to try to take your brother down? May the gates of hell sweep your soul. Okay. So this one here made an announcement. The world didn't collapse and it kept on going. 16 hours after that, here are all the headlines about Meghan. And this is just one of those flippin' drag Lloyds over there. Just one. And then you have TMZ following, just, cosplays uncle apologizes for attacking Meghan Markle in wake of cancer statement. Sure. You must have gotten wind of something was coming your way, sir. So, besides your own stank breath, but nevertheless. So, as I said, Meghan goes high. This is a statement that she said. If you love me, you don't have to hate her. If you love her, you don't have to hate me. Some of us love you explicitly, Megan, because of all of the crap. Now, this is the thing that the media over there and that family don't realize. They created Sussex Squad. If they had not treated Meghan in such a horrendous fashion, and her being the scapegoat for that swaying heir, then we wouldn't be here. Squad wouldn't be here. We would be going along like all the other crazies that just blindly believe everything that comes out of those palaces. They're not a trusted source. Okay. AP is coming back again with her crap. So put your energy, AP, into hoping that you can marry William because you're never going to get near Harry. Put your energy into hoping and praying for his wife will get better. But no, you have to go and do this. And this is just a little taste of all the damn hate that's out there. But ooh, you claim that y'all are supporters. So AP says, with Kate away, Meghan seized her chance to look like the perfect, wholesome mompreneur. And then the real royal mummy returned and had the last word. She announced that she had cancer. That's getting the one up on somebody. You people are nuts. You're nuts. Absolute nuts. Thank you, Kuja. Perfect timing. There you go. All right. So I want to show you all while this is going on and the announcement's been made. This is what the royal family supporters, specifically Kate supporters, I'll put her name out there, think of Meghan, and to say that they're not racist, the supporters, and then those that don't shut them down. Oh, okay. So the first person privated their account because the smoke that they got, yeah, it was duly given unto that person. The one below it that put that chimp picture is a known troll, blocked from here to the Sunders, but they're gonna Lady in Black, yeah, just have one of your compadres take one arm and you have the other and just run in the opposite directions. Okay. Now, this one here, Harry couldn't get a white woman to marry him. That's why he settled for Meghan. Now, if that's settling, cheer. Obviously, you have not read Spare. Because she threw herself at him and he was desperate to start his own family like William. He's into blonde white women like his mother Diana. Now, Squad had fun with that because they were like, oh, we didn't know Diana was into blonde white women too. Oh, okay. So Harry didn't have a specific type. He had Halle Berry on his wall when he was away at school. Now, if you really think he didn't have his Baskin Robin moments, as I like to call it, then you're a bigger fool. Obviously, the blondes didn't cut the mustard, so to speak. But that one underneath when it says, say hello to the bride, you going to tell me you ain't racist? I would guarantee this is a burner account of one of these stupid mouthpieces out here that claim they're a royal expert, but whatever. All reported everything else because, that's how we do. So, Daily Fail. How you know this? Don't know, but okay. And if she does, we're all going to be, like I said early on, we're going to be broke as a squad. But here we go. Meghan Markle will sell makeup and body lotions through the lifestyle brand American Riviera Orchard as she adds yoga mats, lavender sachets, and dog shampoo to her ever expanding business. We know she has an affinity for animals. If you don't know about Guy, you need to read up on it. But I like the way you have this you scream the word makeup. She will be a billionaire. If that's the case. Just saying. Okay, y'all are so worried. Why aren't the headlines about your person, your queen to be, your con to be? That's really, that likes to doctor pictures. Okay. So let me do this now because yeah, this troll on somebody's, and I don't remember which timeline I saw it, but Harry doesn't have a life of joy. He's an emotional cripple for life because of his mother's death. Meghan has to fill their lives with opportunities and distractions because Harry himself has no direction or talent. Mm. Invictus Games, they none of them over there can claim they had any parts except to show up, smile, and wave because that's all they did for maybe one game, the inaugural, and they were gone. Okay. So a little response came, actually two to this person. Whew. If true, would only mean that his family failed him. And I love that they included a picture of him with that garbage bag with his clothes, okay, and looking like a hobo when he's the prince of the realm. Anyway, which we all know to be true. Instead, he was the scapegoat and had the press down his back since he was 9 years old. Meghan came and saved him with all her love he didn't have since Diana passed. He's great now, thankfully. So I loved how they showed, and Harry shopped at the what was whatever the store is over there that like TJ Maxx here, but it's whatever it's called over there. And yeah, although they tried to say he didn't, but yeah. So this one, loved it, loved the response back. Right back at you. William doesn't have joy, doesn't have a life of joy. He's an emotional cripple for life because of his mother's death. Kate has tried to fill their lives with pretend love and distractions after affair because William himself is weak and has no direction or talent. You want to play? Squad will show you we can play. I was like, brilliant. Brilliant. Just took the words. That person didn't say another word. Yeah. Come with it or don't come at all. Okay. Now, whew, in wanting Harry back, it's this relentless, we got to pay him back for leaving. Now, Harry said in his own words that there were folks in that family upset that he left. They never thought, they expected Meghan to leave with child, didn't care what happened to her really, but they never expected Harry to leave. And because he did, I guess it's bruised some egos. Well, F you all. Harry's a grown man with a right to his life. Now, I need to understand this because the expectation that Harry was to give up his entire life and be there at the beck and call and do all the work for Sway Sway that the current king's siblings never were expected to do. They all went on and married. Maybe they divorced, but they all went on to marry, just like the king. hmm Um, and have their lives and do what they want to do and probably wreak havoc on other folks. But nevertheless, just saying, that was not an expectation for the siblings of the heir at the time. So why is it suddenly that Sway Sway just can't let go? He's got to have full control of his brother. F you need to go get your life together. And hope that that you can keep that police investigation, which there isn't one. There should be into the death of the man that they all said you didn't attend your godfather's service because of that happening. Oh no, didn't happen. That wasn't it. But we read between the lines. So wanting Harry back, punishing Harry is the name of the game. Well, this one is the lowest of lows, and they are being called on that ish as quickly as it has come out. Now, I know, hi, Baron, if you're listening, yes, he's asked, shh, don't spread the bad stories, at least not on social media. Well, I'm on YouTube, knowing that we're all going to talk about it that have platforms, but um, this was put out by the Telegraph. Um, Court papers named Duke of Sussex as example of well-known figures to whom defendants might have had access. So Diddy was on, is it Graham? Is that the guy that had a talk show? He was on that show. There was a video on the app formerly known as where, you know, Graham, I think that's the guy's last name, was saying how he asked Diddy, "Are you trying to take the princes in?" And he was like, "Not now." He goes, "When they were young bucks and getting into trouble all the time," he said, "I consider, hey, why not come hang with me?" He goes, "But they're grown and doing their own thing." So out of the mouth of Diddy, he it, met him once, and it was at a celebration of Diana's life, and you asses decide to take a picture. Doctor the picture. Hello. Hello. Because we have the full picture. You take this and you cropped out somebody. See, y'all are used to getting away with doing this. Not anymore. Remember, we go below hell. You better leave Harry and Meghan alone. So this one's name comes up also. The maggot cuts William out of P. Diddy photo with Harry. So, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. See what they do? Mm-hmm. Let us just get to the point where, let me remove my banner just for a second. So if you look through this, it says Prince Harry was named in the $30 million lawsuit again accusing Sean Diddy Combs of SA. Music producer Rodney L. Rod Jones said in court papers filed last month, get when they decided to say something, when the fake alleged announcement comes out, and now they need some ammo. So here we go. And over here in the US, I didn't know nothing about it, but anyway, it is what it is. Filed last month that guests were drawn to Diddy's alleged sex trafficking parties due to the rapper's access to celebrities such as famous athletes, political figures, artists, musicians, international dignitaries like British Royal Prince Harry, according to Daily Fail. However, Harry is not a defendant, nor has he been incriminated. Oh, but y'all are trying it by even mentioning his name. Hmm. Mm, mm. Well, here's a full photo because this is just one. This is the one that was on the cover of. This is the cover shot. Hmm. Hmm. There is the future in all his glory, with the drink in his hand. And there he is smiling. And here he's having one-on-one and trying to look cool with the handshake. Mm, mhm. And there he is even let me see, what did Jared say? Now this was the kicker here. Prince Harry mixes with music. That's not Harry. Get the folks right. Understand who they are before you go. Okay. But this one was even more interesting. Mhm. I wonder if Kitty Kit was hanging around somewhere. But anyway, nevertheless, he needs to go on his sway, have several drinks, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. This is so insane. Someone who has everything in the world and still wants to take it away from his brother. Like, get your life. Get a life. But never. Sway Sway should look to his uncle and aunt, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, because they are the new. When they said Prince Edward will become royal's leading man, oh, how come you're not going after Tatler? And they seem to be trolling them out of you. So, okay, I guess cosplay's buddies are doing their thing. They're always trying to be, I thought they were part of the Fab Four. Anyway. The trolling is still going on. This video here, took me out. There's another one, like it's on a roller coaster ride. It'll just show you how quickly people were able to take that video. Green screens can be changed. That's all I'm going to say. Now, um, let me mm, let me take a deep breath before I really go in. Leave Harry and Meghan alone. I'm going to say it nice and calmly. Leave them alone. Sway, sway. Cosplay. The words that you've put out, they're coming back to you for real, real. Okay, so you don't want to stand up for sisterhood. Yeah, you're going to find out. And tell your racist fans to back off and stop it. Amazing. You deleted, from what I've heard, because I haven't gone out to the social media account to check, they deleted that altered and doctored the picture, the post that had the picture on it. But yeah, all the disgusting comments about Meghan they've left up. Okay. On all their other posts that they have. We see y'all. And you can say that you're not a racist family, but maybe the queen, it's amazing. She kept some of that at bay. Some of it, I said. I didn't say all, some of it. She asked y'all to give Harry and his family adequate security. You threw your middle fingers up at her. So may the lady in black with the wheels off of you all over there. And middle fingers up. If it's found out that you and the head honcho over there are using a certain diagnosis to get out of certain things and being a laughing stock, it just consider that will be the end of that so-called monarchy. That really will be the end of y'all. You're not a trusted source, at least not for us, most of us with a sane brain, but okay. Let me come over. I have a whole lot of comments to go through. My gosh. Okay, let me come over here. Let me find a spot, and then I'm gonna work my way down. Let me see what point. Okay. So Mina, how are you? The Petty family, the minions, the so-called journalists, British press, and the derangers are really going to learn the hard way because God don't like ugly. That part at all. Not one iota. All right, Blue Draws, preach and read them the riot act, Mrs. P.S. Tell them, warn them. We try. It's gonna come now. Let me see. All right, Marshall. The gates of hell had already gotten Willie's soul. It's a matter of time when the devil will come for his due with Willie. He is done. It's a matter of time for him, in my opinion. Hmm. Lauren is saying nutty, nutty, nutty people and supporters. Yeah, they really are. But yet, okay. Zoe, do those leave Kate alone fans realize that if Kate isn't living, they are accomplices to Kate's demise? It is a right to ask questions. Show Kate in flesh, period. Will do goodness. Stevie Rose, just take a deep breath, VS. Everyone has seen the British media and royal family's true colors, child. Mm, 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 mm. Woo, little Mac. His mother is not into blonde white women. And wasn't she dating a person of color? Yes. And they couldn't take a chance that she was still in her childbearing years that she would have. Okay, now y'all know where that's going to go. Okay. Besides, I don't know why Chuck couldn't have remarried again since they were divorced, but okay. Here we go. Oh, it's a notification, Kuja. It's a notification. She just Okay, so Claire, Mrs. S, um, all we feel the same way like you. They're not human. Ooh, let me put it up. Um, they're not human at all. May God come for them one by one. Meghan got integrity they don't have. All to Meghan. Yes. All love to her. Yes, 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 yes. Woo, my lord. Okay. So, Lady Bird, this is why we will not leave Fakey Katie alone. I'm just saying the Here Comes the Bride one, yeah. When that person is truly found out, ooh, and I do hope somebody's able to find out, like they want names of squatties, the top tier squatties. I'm hurt that I didn't make the list, but that's okay. Maybe one day. Mm, there you go. There you go. The Stock Explorer makeup makes big money. Yes, just ask. Just ask Riri if she's made more makeup than she did with her music. Okay. All right. There you go. The trolls. Hey, Connie Bomber. These trolls are really mean. They're disgusting. That's what those trolls are. They're disgusting. They really are. Mimi, anything to talk about Kate? For Kate to be relevant, she had to talk about having cancer. What a pity, chill. Whew. Next comment, Grace. If she is selling makeup, maybe some of the women in the British media should use some. I'll just say lots and lots of concealer. Mm. Since it wipes out lines, maybe it'll wipe out. Never mind. ML, what's wrong with makeup? Have they never heard of success? Thank you. The success of Fenty. Exactly. That's why I say ask Riri. Hmm. Well, they want to belittle it. They want to make light of it. Mm, I'm just. Mm. Claire, Harry would never leave his family, loves his wife with all his heart. Harry is an intelligent man, better qualities than his own brother. Yes, that part. That part. Boney. What they wish on Harry, right back at them. Exactly. They're kind of living it now, but they just don't see, and then they want to try to blame. I saw a screenshot, and I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it just as a black woman that, you marry somebody that others feel that you should not have. Because I believe the woman that was saying Harry's type was blonde because she had a blonde picture on her profile. You would never get him. He told you if you read his book how when he saw her, the conveyor belt stopped, and there were only a handful of faces that actually made him look twice. And that tells you a great deal. Oh. Now, I'm going to keep my comments about his former girlfriend, who, I guess is now married and having kids herself, but is from South Africa. And y'all know who I'm talking about, but I always thought she looked like a horse. And I'm moving on. Okay. But yes, right back at them. Okay. Laverne Daily Fail, you've got another lawsuit coming. I hope this time you have to sell down to your drawers. Oh, or wind up with a judgment like, number 45 has to come up with by whatever time today. Okay. Or was that yesterday? All right, let me see. Tia, Meghan never chased after Harry. The fact he left all the white ones for the woman of color make them bitter. It really does. That wasn't Megan was off in, hanging out with her friend, just living life, doing her thing. He pursued her. He had to contact his friend who uploaded the Snapchat to find out who is that? Who is she? And then of course when the friend's like, I think it was 6 or 7 others had also inquired, he was like, uh-oh. But obviously, when she was like, I want to see his social media and looked through all of his pictures and saw what he really was about, not on there stunting and flashing and sitting in the Ferrari or sitting over here, in the Riviera and, showing a little too much of his body in a more suggestive way. I mean, she could have found those old photos of from Vegas, but he had the adult him was adulting on his timeline. Who knew on Instagram? And that was from Megan to say, okay, I'm willing to see, I'm willing to meet him. Because Harry, that still makes me laugh that she was like, who? And there is even the video evidence when she was doing that quick fire questions and they were like, William or Harry? And she was like, William or Harry? I don't know. And then the person just like Harry, she's like, okay, Harry. I mean, I was so glad they showed that to them at the beginning of their Netflix docuseries. It made me chuckle because she didn't remember it, and he was like, "Oh Lord," and then he felt so good when she said his name. See, Princess Meghan can sell whatever she wants. She is a mother to the prince and princess, and a wife to a real prince of the realm. The races are just um, are just but carcasses. Look at here. She can sell whatever she wants. Who cares? I mean, thanks for the free PR. I mean, that's really, thanks for ensuring that the college funds as well as the trust funds of, Prince Archie and Princess Elizabeth are well stashed. Okay. Yeah, let her get into that makeup line. Years we've been praying for that, a lot of us. Because it's going to be the TIG 2.0 that we never thought would happen. Ooh, my gosh. All right. Kid says, Little Mac, VS, please take a deep breath. Don't let these folks mess with your joy. Oh no. You rant, you get it over, and you move on. Woo! Oh my goodness. All right. So Benjamin, they did Harry a favor by not favoring him. He wasn't coddled as much, so now has skills to figure things out. Yes. They sent him out so much, or he was requested to come and do visits so much that, like he said, he had been across the globe, lots of faces, many different pigments, and still he was, in that, bubble and didn't realize all that folks with the pigment go through that is a little darker melanin. Okay. Boney, these people are wicked to pit two brothers against each other. I think one chose it. I think one chose because what Harry said that, we promised each other never to brief against each other and then to find out that that's what was happening. Yeah. One has chosen that settlement he took for Murdy. Yeah. He's chosen. And so, it's amazing how those publications that are in that family of the Murdoch publications or whatever, happen to alter the picture. Should the media not be like, that's really what they should be called on? Oh, another doctored picture, but put the whole picture out there. Just shut the heck up. Alrighty. Jennifer, that is an expectation for Howard to remain as William is inept. Yeah, well, they should have done a little better with the air. I don't know who slipped on the air train, and I guess KC3 was doing too much running after his current calm that he couldn't, do the right training, hmm get his air up to speed and be ready to take over at a moment's notice. That's okay, y'all. I understand that there is. I do have this question since I saw the screenshot, and I probably have things in my phone that I just didn't even bother. Okay. So there's a regency order. How is the Khan before William and Harry? Because I didn't realize that she could just step in and be a regent. Someone that understands it can at least explain. I happened to see that in the screenshot. I said, "Excuse me." I would think the heir would be highly upset over that, but he's probably swaying in the wind among many other things. Okay. Little Mac Benjamin, totally agree. His struggles has made him the man he is today. And hallelujah. Hence why Harry's always been that one from the moment we all watched him walk behind his mother's casket. Although there were other folks there, it was really Harry as the youngest. Never felt he should have done that. And just watching him go through life, he had his stumbles, bumbles. Who hasn't? He's just lived life. Now, when you live such a sheltered life that they will hide your wrongdoings, but yet you continue to do it, at some point, depraved minds will escalate things. And we've seen a few escalations happen. Now, you better put your wife on TV soon because I'm not going to believe anything else. Kids, they know Sway Sway isn't ready for that much power, so have H do all the work with no help. Yeah, exactly. But he'll do all the work. Sway Sway will take the credit, and then Harry's just supposed to stand there and smile. When you look at interactions of them back in the day, long before either one of them settled down, yeah, you can tell there really wasn't a closeness there. It was a tolerance, sheer tolerance. He was always putting Harry down, but it was just sheer tolerance. And as Harry said, you put on your smile, you do what you got to do, you get through it, get in the car and go. Miss September, how are you? Harry said he was a nomad, right? He lived with Pa until they put him in an underground apartment. Chill. It's like Cinderella in reverse. Hmm. And he truly is living the king's life. What? Self-made, has a job, all that good stuff. Okay. Sussex Love. When will they realize that Harry will never come back to being a flunky for the firm or for William scapegoat? Right. He's much more than that. Thank God Meghan saved him, being God's vessel to do just that. Exactly. Love conquers all. If they had that over there, they would be so enthralled with each other, they wouldn't have time to be paying to smear a family member. She is a family member. She's in the history books. Now, you might be able to wipe out one, but you will not with Meghan. Okay, just saying. All right, let me, Marshar. Remember, if he's having treatments, that's where he is. Marshall says, "Where is Chuck? His legacy is crumbling. His house is out of order. Willie is out of control. The British monarchy is a global laughingstock. He's hiding. Well, he's having treatments. Excuse me. He's having treatments. So Mm. Thank you, Graham Norton. Thank you. Uh, at least I had part of his name. I'm like, that name Graham is coming to mind. Okay, so it's his first. All right. The video's all over the app formerly known as, and I know many of you have seen it. Let me see. Little Mac, you think by now the British media would stop with the altered pictures and bring up events that don't help William, especially with a drink in hand in the pictures with P. Diddy and talking, much like he was with Tom whispering in the ear. I'm going to leave that alone. Because if you know the allegations against P. Diddy, meet me later might be coming out of okay. Lord. Benjamin Bella the psychic. Everyone knows her now with Diddy predictions. Oh my gosh. Anyway, she said she saw William running with his kids. He'll probably end up in Dubai. Jesus. Aren't they supposed to be in school, and shouldn't the school report them if they're missing for more than so many days? Okay. Whoa. Jarence, these people have no evidence against Sean Combs. This case is going nowhere. I don't even care where it's going. All I know is Harry's name happened to be mentioned, but we can also run the Jeopardy. Well, I can't at this moment, but there is a clip from Jeopardy when the answer is given that you knew they were talking about Sway Sway, but all the answers were like Harry. They don't know who you are, and that is not their fault. Okay. The fact that they tried to be slick with it. Bye, kids. Take care. All right. What time? All right. We're almost at an hour. Okay, Boney. William needs to show the real photo of Kate. Which one? Because it was several. Hence why they immediately said they weren't going to give the picture. When they said that, everybody knew, oop, the gig is up. There is no picture. Because Misan had no problem showing his, and all he did was take the beautiful colored picture and made it black and white, and it was perfect. Because at the time we all were like, "Oh, I wonder what color her dress is," and look at them, and they're under the tree, and they're just sitting and looking at each. Oh, or maybe it was just me. But you know, the Getty Images, the photographer Chris. Now, y'all must not want them to even photograph y'all anymore because I probably would not want to. Hmm. Not after trying to take him down. Okay. Little Mac, if I, to judge by the article, and I guess you're saying if I am to judge by the article, William is a nobody as Diddy has no interest in him. Well, he may have, we just didn't see that interest. I'm just saying. But Diddy said that there really wasn't any other contact. And again, that was an event celebrating Diana's life, and to try to take it and make it something disgusting. There were so many well known people there, but you're going to pick up on this one person. And then William standing there with his face. Let me shut up. Yes, I still have my sandwich close by because let me turn my head. Lady Bird, hashtag where is Katie? Lord. Mm, phew. Little. Let me sing this song to your question. Lady Bird. Swing low, sweet chariot. Okay, that's all I'm going to sing. I don't want to bust your eardrums any more than I have. All right, Little Mac. Sway Sway should use his $1 billion estate to buy a personality gel, and even that he'll go broke because it's just not possible. Just not possible. Lady T, be safe out there. Hopefully, you'll hear this little shout out because I'm sure you're already gone. Let me see. All right. Yes, it was Church Nelly. Yes, it was. They took that scene when they're walking up the hill and the dinosaurs are. That was just one. The one with the roller coaster. There is so much. I'm just saying. Hey Sylvia, how are you? Yes, Marsha, the Kate Bench memes are hilarious. Internet, sometimes I hate you. LOL. Because you understand. Yeah, but it's put out there. I mean, as much as they have done, it's amazing. Um, that there are those that were so, and they are still kind of, quote, upset, end quote, and have that selective outrage over these memes, but we're spreading South Park, the one that they did over Harry and Meghan, and then the BBC when they showed a claymation of Meghan allegedly knifing Kate, like, oh, they shared that high and low, and they keep altering Megan's pictures. She's not. Y'all have her looking like she's 105 years old. Crack don't black, crack. Black don't crack. That's what I wanted to say. We age gracefully. Just look at her mother. My God, look at Mrs. Knowles. What? Okay. Um, J Matt didn't learn anything. Losers. They really didn't. They have not even seen the beginnings. Okay. But like I said, mhm, yeah, like they're cool with, they want to wrap Harry up into this with P. Diddy, which again is not, it has nothing to do with, it is one person that referenced him in saying, even notables or royalty like, and then they mentioned Harry. There were, y'all know, there were a lot of people at that celebration of Diana's life. So, mhm, mhm. Elton, Sir Elton, and many, many, many others, as well as the entire damn near royal family. I'm just saying. But oh, Harry, my lord. Okay. Mm. Let me see. See, Harry, Harvey, and Prince William. The strategy to get Prince Andrew. And someone made a comment on one of the comment responses that I saw, just saying, you're upset over this, but not about this one who actually settled a lawsuit for SA. Okay. and that was Andrew. So they can miss me with the fake outrage. Kim says, look at the bench. The slants on the one side are thin and close together, and the ones on the other side are wide. The arms on the bench don't match. AI, much Kate. Where's Kate? You know what? Okay. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. And the bad juju ring was disappearing here and there and everywhere. Okay, every time she moved her hand up, there it goes. Bring it back down. Here it is. Okay. For those who saw that, yes. All right. Arrington VS, remember her one question was, is he kind before she met Harry? There you go. Love that. And that will be boop what I put up when I do my outro. Yes. That is what she wanted to know. And his timeline lined up to that. And the rest, as we say, is history. And we're so glad for them. Okay. Let me look through some more comments. Hey, Oral, how are you? I hope you. It's about to rain here. It's getting dark. I think it was only supposed to be 30% chance, but I think we're gonna lose out because I'm gonna have to put the light on. It is like it's dark, like nighttime here. I'm a little concerned because tornadoes were moving up through the south last night and the night before. So Marshall says, I think about Meghan and how she must have thought how much life changed because she loves Harry. I bet it was all surreal to her. I'm glad to wear the armor too of the Sussex squad who protects her. Yes. Again, the royal family can thank themselves because they and their mouthpieces, the media over there, helped create squad. So, now, y'all coming after the creation. All you got to do is just remain quiet. Do all your articles, like all those articles within 16 hours of that announcement, just from one tabloid about Meghan. That'll tell you the mindset. Ooh, just gone. Stoking the hate, just stoking the hate, stoking the hate. Turn that energy around. But see, y'all also know the truth, and y'all doubt it too. Otherwise, you would have had all these lovely pieces about, your fave, the future con, who really is a con because she doctored that picture, and that everybody has a screenshot of that admittance. So, y'all can take it down, do whatever you want, go do backflips, but everybody knows. hmm And being that the U.S. media is real quiet, oh, they're watching everything. Sussex Love, he must sit back and reflect sometime that he's so grateful to God for sending him Meghan because everything he wanted came with Meghan, including the family that loves him and his freedom. Yes. And you can actually see it at times when he will look at her and she'll be interacting with someone and you just see it come over his face. He's grateful. And of course he said and in the same thought he's like, I wish a mother would, like, somebody step up to try to do something to her. Okay. What you put in print, they all see it, and yeah, it's gonna come back. Gwen, Harry was tired of vanilla with no spice, Cheryl. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. That I'm tired as a black woman of people kind of using um implying that witchcraft was used. And I'm just going to say that because that's what that screenshot that I saw on the app formerly known as saying, you know, she must be using some dark magic because everybody now they did admit it. Everyone who has almost like everybody that has come for her or whatever, she's kind of gone back at them, which I was like, stop putting the, because that was even how, oh, Meghan must have used some black magic to get Harry. No. Um, I'm going to be decent and not say what really was crossing my mind, but some of y'all probably get the gist. Anyway, if you read Spare, um, who couldn't who couldn't move after a night? Okay. And then if you've seen Harlem Nights, One word that will elicit the laughter, and you'll understand. Sunshine. Okay. Let me come on down and finish up reading these comments. Stevie Rose is like chasing him. Wasn't she ready to drop him when they had that argument because of whatever mean thing he said to her? Listen, Megan had, she let it be known. Um, he was late. She kind of gave a little bit, but then she, that whole I have somewhere to be. So, I got to go. It was just kind of my time is precious. And, that night that PM would like to take credit for, but if she had drinks with him early in the evening, she definitely wasn't having drinks with you. The timeline, your lie was blown to smithereens with the Netflix docuseries. If people really would listen to what was said in the timeline, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, plus you never took a picture, and you like taking pictures with every celebrity you come, or because if she's your fave, you would have had a picture. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Grace, Kate stopped the treatments. CNN announced the after she talked about her diagnosis. I've not heard. I'm going to leave that alone. That's her decision if she, quote, stopped, quote, treatment. Okay, I'm going to leave that. I saw something about sleeping rough. I'm not fooling with y'all. And I'm gonna go ahead on and end because I see some of y'all are Sussex Love. Okay, you understand? All right. Mhm. He said she is the list. So whatever list he had that Megan knows about, obviously, but there's a list that he had, and he turned and said she is the list. Yeah. Now she said good answer, but and they want to say Harry's a dumb man. No. But he meant that. Okay, Marshara is saying Megan isn't using dark magic. It's that good will conquer evil. Okay. God is in control and he doesn't like ugly. God will always win, but the derangers better take heed if they believe in dark magic. You would think. You would think. So someone on the timeline of that particular comment or that had that screenshot had me falling out. They said, "Ooh, Bridgera, what? Can someone give me her number?" I fell out. Listen, we can find, you know how we are. Oh, thank you, Church Nelly. That's so sweet. Yes, share out Scratch and Pete every Tuesday, like clockwork, and I missed it today, so I had to do the replay team. But yes, 12:15 Eastern. Usually, I think he goes. You've been throwing me off, Pete, but yes, you can find. Terry, yes, everybody's looking for the Spanish reporter to give an update, and she's been real quiet. Somebody needs to do a wellness check. Now I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna go to this comment. Let me see. Oh yes, Rafaela, all our prayers are with you. For the recovery. Sussex love. Thanks, Church Nelly. Prayers for strength and healing. Yes, Rafaela. Yes, many prayers for you. All right, let me come over here. I see some stars. Oh, look at y'all dropping some love. Oh my. Okay, let me do this and then I'll go ahead and let y'all go. I got my anger out and I'm sure there'll be other opportunities to do the same. I'm trying to behave on the social media app. Mhm. But when it comes down to coming over here, trash time is the perfect place for it. All right. So, Blue Drawers, thank you for the super sticker. Olivia, thank you so much for your super sticker. This is for, oh, let me just check one real quick because sometimes the Cash App's hit and then I don't see it and I feel bad. Okay, good. This is for the both of you. Let me get to the right spot. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mwah. To you both, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so, so, so very much. All right. So I hope you enjoyed today's Talk Tuesday. I know I breezed through. There is a hate campaign and it's continuing on, even in the midst of the news that was announced on Friday. You would think that the headlines would have turned to some more sympathetic stories and really drawing the globe to look at this woman. Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she great? But if you have nothing, done nothing, they can't. Okay, so, but leave Meghan and Harry alone. You keep trying it, you keep getting the ish back in your face, and yeah, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. All right. And Cuja's adding her 2 cents in right at the end. Perfect timing. So I'm going to bring up this comment. And Harry's not coming back. Y'all are trying everything you can, which is horrific to think that you would want to destroy his life just so that you can pull him in as if he would have nowhere else to go. He has people that will protect him and provide a safe space for him in a sense. So, leave him, leave Meghan, and dear Lord, leave their children alone, even Mama Doria. All right. I hope that you all, Rafaela, again, prayers, prayers, prayers for you. Um, when you're able to give us some update, let us know how you are. Everyone, please take care of yourselves. To all of you for being here. Hopefully, you remember to hit the thumbs up. If not, please do that now. Share me out. Spread the word about VS Speaks Royally. I love you all. Please take care of yourself. Bye.